Welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about Bitcoin and we're also going to talk about Ethereum, both on the lower degrees. And we're going to take a look at Ethereum in terms of correction and the next potential move we're going to be getting over the next like a few days and so on, right? So are we going to be pumping to the upside up to basically $2,000 range, or are we basically going to retest the low right here before pumping to $2,000 range? We're going to take a look at all of that good stuff, okay? And regarding Bitcoin, we basically correcting right now as I'm speaking. If you guys been following my channel over the last few days and so on, we said Bitcoin, I'm bullish on the higher time frame, but on the low degree, it is moving very slow, and we could see some potential, correction over the next like a few hours, few days, right? So let's start off with Ethereum, because Ethereum right now it is the new talk in town. So it has a lot of good stuff, okay? It has a lot of good stuff, and we basically gonna take a look at the move we could get over the next few days and so on. So before we talk about Ethereum on the lower degree, let's take a look at it on the higher time frame, okay? So Ethereum, as you can see, like since the March lows, right? Just about right here, just about 88 $90 range, we started to pump to the upside, basically pump above the 2-day 21 EMA, consolidated, and bang, okay, been hugging the 21 EMA on a 2-day basis, and been, bulls been doing a great job buying the dip over the last few months and so on. So last correction we did pretty well with Ethereum, because we basically managed to understand what was going on in this range, while Ethereum was making this small wedge flat correction, right? Just about like 600 to 500 range. We basically played it well and basically took it to the upside all the way up to basically 1313, right? From like 750 all the way up to 1313 range. So now, what are we getting right now? It is kind of critical for Ethereum. You got to understand, after every big move, okay, after every big move, you got to correct, okay? The move we got from 550, 560, all the way up to 1313, right? 1450 range, it has to correct. It cannot keep pumping to the upside forever. So what type of correction we're going to be anticipating over the next like a few weeks and so on, right? Now let's take a look at the daily. So first thing first, Ethereum lower degree, even though it can correct, it looks pretty strong as we staying above the 2-day 21 EMA, above the daily 21 EMA. MACD is consolidating, ready to make another big move. So what are we looking for right now? Temporary support for Ethereum, it is going to be 1144 right there, 1144 to 1150 range. If you take a look at 1144 to 1150 within the correction, right? Because the move we got right here, the entire move, okay, from 1333, right, my previous target, down to 950, my previous target, back up to 1430, my previous target, all of that, right? It is just a correction. So if you do a swing low, right, from 920 all the way up to basically 1433, 0.618 going to be just about 1089. So remember, 1089 going to be immediate support, okay? Immediate support for Ethereum going to be 1089, a potential move to the upside back to 1215, or even up to like a 1280, 1279, and back down to basically 0.888, or even back down to 0.786 right here. So that move could potentially over the next like a few days and so on, right, could give us our big correction we're waiting for Ethereum before the next leg up to the upside. We're going to talk about the next leg up to the upside if and only if the correction we're anticipating from Ethereum going to be successful. All right, so once again, guys, I'm bullish on Ethereum. All I'm saying is it could correct, okay? If we get the correction, the next move we're gonna be looking forward to the upside going to be one-to-one extension, okay? We're going to talk about it later on, but it could be a one-to-one extension of this move to the upside, which is just about like 1750. Or you could do it another way, okay? You could look for a potential move just like that, right? You could look for 1.27 to 1.41, which is just about the target we've been talking about over the last few days and so on, 1592. So either way you look at it, right, 1592 to 1750, which is 1750, which is like 1.618 extension of the move right here. it is going to be in play over the next like a few weeks and so on, right? But short-term target, once again, daily 21 EMA, just about like a 1189 range. Okay, after that we could get another move to the upside up to like 1280, and bang, down to the a potential move to the downside. The correction could be invalidated, right, if Ethereum just decides to basically pump to 1750 without even retracing down. Okay, but however guys, it is still going to come back down at some point. Even if like the bulls manage to escape from the flat correction right here, it is going to come back down at some point. Okay, so it is going to retrace back down and retest the big sell volume we got right here, because most people are going to be putting their orders back to like 1250 down to like a 1000. So even a pump to like $1,500 to $1,700 range could be a good level to be taking profit for most bulls, and looking to a buyback just about like a 1000 to a 1200 range. All right, so now let's take a look at the King BTC. Okay, as you know, BTC is still bullish, right? Even though we're correcting right now. Not Bitcoin Cash, let's right here. So Bitcoin, okay, I'm just gonna talk about Bitcoin on a lower degree, right? On let's say daily. After we're gonna take a look at the 2-day time frame. If you take a look at Bitcoin on a daily basis, we could not break the daily 21 EMA right here over the last 10 days. Over the last 10 days and so on. So bulls been doing a great job, guys, buying the dip. However, a break below it gonna take us right around this area of a low 30k area, okay, on a daily basis. If you remember previously, just about like the 20k area, what we said was like BTC is looking very strong around the daily 21 EMA, and at the same time Bitcoin was also correcting just like Ethereum. If you look at Ethereum correction right now, the correction we made right back to a 1430 1450, that's the same correction BTC made back in a 20k area. Okay, we hit like 19.3, rejected strongly, got rejected strongly, pumped back up to like a 19.888 and broke all-time high. After that, what we did, we dropped right back down to 0.618, 50% pullback. That's the same structure Ethereum is creating right now. So that's what I'm saying. Ethereum, a retracement down to 0.618 to 0.786 is very probable. Okay, and we're gonna get another leg to the upside, probably to some crazy prices, right? So going back up to BTC, while Ethereum basically correcting, BTC also can be correcting back down here. Okay, just about the low 30k area. So if we get the correction, right, after that we could be looking for another leg to the upside, potentially to retest somewhere around here, just about like a 44,000 or higher. All right, so now let's take a look at BTC on the 2-day basis. So if you take a look at Bitcoin on a 2-day basis, right, it is kind of critical because we just talked about something very important, okay, which is what? 2-day 21 EMA, right? And what else? Our MACD. Okay, remember guys, one of the most important thing in this bull market going to be our MACD. Okay, not RSI, not Bollinger Band, and none of that good stuff. Okay, what I'm saying is our MACD on a 2-day basis, as long as BTC is above the 2-day 21 EMA and MACD is bullish, we in a bull market. That's it. Okay, that's my basically #1 criteria for me to stay bullish. Okay, I'm still going to be bullish even if BTC drops below 30k, right, and doesn't stay too long below it. We're still going to be bullish on BTC. Right now it is very critical, okay, very critical. MACD just crossed bearish, but remember right here, right around 20k, we did cross bearish. However, I was still bullish. Right here, I'm still bullish. Why am I still bullish? Price action still above the 21. Remember right here, right? Most people were looking for, most analysts been looking for 14k, BTC to drop below 14k. I was like, guys, MACD cross bearish. Yes, that's like maybe 30 to 40% of the bearishness, right? Overall, however, price action, it is very strong above the 21. We did not even get the chance to retest the 21 EMA right there. So this time, right, we got the chance, right, to get close to it or even retest it. Okay, because we already retested 30k. So dropping back down to the 21 EMA could basically create a lot of fake outs, and most people are going to be very bearish. And once again, I'm going to be bullish because we at the 21 EMA and we need another pump to the upside, right? And if we get the second rejection anywhere around like 38 to 42 area, we could potentially say that's it, we're going to be dropping. But that's just a bearish scenario. It doesn't have to play out. Okay, we're just going to wait for it and see if and only if we're going to get the rejection to potentially look for lower numbers. But as long as we stay above the 21 EMA on a 2-day basis and MACD is staying bullish, we're still going to be in a bull market. Okay, so now we partially bearish, not fully bearish. Okay, partial, maybe 20%, 30%, maximum 30%. Okay, but I'm very, very bullish on BTC, and we definitely can get a nice support right around 30k area. So keep an eye on BTC right on the 2-day basis. Let's take a look at the 3-day basis resistance. The 3-day basis resistance, it is going to be the next challenge. Once we find support right here, going to be just about like 40,189, okay, which is like closing basis right here. Okay, because this candle closed at 40,239 actually. Okay, 40,239. We need to break above it, close above it on a 2-day basis or on a 3-day basis, and we could be looking for higher numbers. Okay, and support area to look for over the next like few days on a 3-day basis, going to be right here. Okay, temporarily 33.8. If we break it, we know what to look for. We got 31.7 and 37 support area to basically keep an eye on it. All right guys, that's all I wanted to cover for today. So if you're new to our content, don't forget to hit the likes. Don't forget to join our public Telegram group, link in the description. If you're looking to join Send Premium for daily analysis, price target, alt setups, and all of that good stuff, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, BZRX, BTC, Bitcoin down, and all of that good stuff, guys, make sure to join Send Crypto Premium so you can get all of that good stuff. All right guys, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to hit the likes also. Don't forget to subscribe, and basically we're gonna take it to the moon. All right guys.